Hello? 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 Hi. Hey. Hey there. How's it going? Let me just move these guys out of the way. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Brea Thorne. How you doing? Yeah, I got that shipment I was talking about. Welcome. I hope y'all had a good start to your week. It is Tuesday. It is time to talk about PCs and Pokemon, because that's what we do around here. Hope all of y'all are doing well. Yeah, it's good to be here. Good to be here tonight. What's going on, Chris? Welcome. Tech Blacksmith, how you doing? And both of y'all over in YouTube land. Bone Shock, welcome in. Good evening. Evor3, hello. JJ Blinks, Exiled Wolf, welcome everybody. Tech Grant, how's it going? Shanala, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, sorry I started late tonight, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, you're here, and all is well because of that. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi, everyone but Snacker. Thank you for saying hello, everybody but Snacker. I'm kidding. What's up, Snacker? Says, can you recommend a video card upgrade? Have not heard from Alexander PC. That's interesting. Okay, not sure. Got this one a couple of years back, and the video card has been hurting retail. Wow, the video card has been hurting retail. Wow. Huh? Okay, interesting. Greetings rather. Hello, welcome to the stream. Real quick, Ameridan just dropped a Prime sub. Let's go, nerds. 36 months. How about that? What's up, Dan? How's it going, Invader Skiff? Welcome. World of Warcraft retail now. The Hoplite 12th Gen Intel 1 EVGA 3050 XC 16 gigs performance RGB DDR4 36. Snacker, are you okay? Are you a product listing in disguise? You're a product listing in disguise, aren't you? Hey, take a quick peek rather at the description of the stream, where it states if you're looking for help with a PC, if you're looking for PC help, please fill out the form. Because yeah, just need more info than just random parts listing. Keep that in mind, though. Keep those parts in mind, because if you're needing help with getting a recommendation on an upgrade, you do need to know all the parts that are in your PC. But yes, we got all of our Ascended Heroes ETBs in, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to proceed. I'm not sure how I want to proceed. Because it feels like that's a long form video if I just do all three of them. Evor3, why are you redeeming all my single redemption things? Hydrates, posture checks. Those are for later in the stream when I need to be hydrated and check my posture. You're just like, points, I want to spend my points. You're going to have a bad time here if that's your main goal. Because like, I don't have a lot of point redemption stuff, as you might have noticed. But yeah, I used to get 1 million hydrates all the time, so I made that and posture check. So I just made those a single time redemption cooldown throughout the stream. So yeah. Judgment Nietzsche, welcome back. Exile Wolf, break up my 5 Fine XLR today. Loving the mic. Nice. 5 Fine makes a fine mic. Look at that 50 stream streak from Ameridan. Good Lord. I guess you can't see those here. Sorry about that, stream streakers. I apologize. I've been looking to maybe replace my, I said to expect having mixed chat on the screen last stream. Past me is sorry for what they said because they were wrong. I didn't get the time to do that. Sorry about that. Past me is very contrite and regrets everything. A lot of lurking during the Pokemon stuff. Well, I appreciate the lurks regardless. You know that, Dan. Yeah, things are, of course, different because everything is different. Yeah. Ivor says, whoa, 50 days. Nay, that is 50 streams, meaning that's 3 streams per week, excluding when I go to like CES or tech events like that when I wasn't streaming. So that's just like, that's over a long period of time. But let's not forget 36 months of support there. Yeah. I'm hoping to get that set up next time. I just need to get the thing by Nutty where he has a combined chat thing that's really nice and looks good. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll look at that now. I don't think that would hurt to do. Chris, thank you for recommending that everyone hit the like button over on YouTube in YouTube land. I cannot disagree. That sounds like a great move. Sounds like a good idea. Welcome, Marutu. How's it going? I'm just seeing about getting this done now. I'm getting this thing now. Somebody got more pokes. I did. I did indeed. Tech Blacksmith. Sorry, I missed that one earlier. I'm missing chat while that's. Hey, what's up, Nutty? Natty. I said Nutty because I'm getting the combined chat from someone literally named Nutty on Twitch. So Natty the panda is not Nutty the streamer. You get it. Any Game Boy Advance Pokemon game recommendations? Trying to build a collection of worthy games. I mean, there's the mainline games, of course. I am getting the combined chat widget so that we can see both YouTube and Twitch on here. don't know if I should be doing this live on stream, actually. Oh, I got to get streamer bot. I'll do it after. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll do this later. I'll do it later. It's a little more involved, but Nutty's streamer bot is very cool. Okay, so let me open up the form here so I can take a look at that. We'll see where we're at here with that. I don't know why I'm saying so many at words. There we go. Okay, so no form submissions yet. So I guess Nintendo's answer. What's up, DJ Simple Green? Greetings, welcome. How's it going? I guess Nintendo's answer no new Animal Crossing is for Switch 2 is Pokemon Pokopia. Looks like Animal Crossing, but Pokemon. Yep, they announced that one, I don't know, like half a year ago or something. It's just coming out day after tomorrow. So yeah, with less Pokemon Home integration. I mean, that could kind of ruin the whole adventure and discovery of finding Pokemon, learning their abilities, things like that. I don't think they should integrate a game like Pokopia into Home. They shouldn't do that. I mean, heck, they're giving us Home integration with Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, that's really something. It's one directional, so like you can only catch Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green and then move them forward into Home. You can't take Pokemon. You can't like take like Hisuian Zoroark and send it to Fire Red, you know. So backwards, you know, but still, it's cool. It's cool that you can catch a Pokemon from the first Pokemon games and then move it forward. That'd be neat. It's gonna be neat when you can do that. I'm still waiting for compatibility with or for integration for Home with ZA. But anyways, I got stuff to show you guys. So I used to collect Pokemon cards very, very casually, and it was something that I did with my kiddo, and we just like doing it now and then, just buying a tin or buying some packs or whatever. And you know, Ari and I, you know, my girlfriend and I, and my kiddo and I, we would just open them, see the cool cards. We even tried learning the game together a little bit, but it never really took. And then I just stopped doing it. But I think it was back in 2015, 2016. And then that we stopped. Or we were doing it before that. And then I don't know. But I found this. Hold on, let me. Because I sorted these, so I don't want to kind of like mess this up. So I found this, and it's upside down. It's like one of the lunch boxes. I also don't know if I should record this. But I did sort through these. And like, there's the bulk, and then these is like, some of these are not, like this card in particular was not in good shape. It's just an item card. I kind of want to just go through some of these with you guys. And we need to decide whether any of these count, but towards like the Pokédex, because there's some pretty cool cards in here. So like, this is just a lot Like, look at this Charmeleon card. Here, let's zoom in. Look at this Arcanine's Charmeleon card. I mean, this is all this is 2020. I'm sorry, 2016. Trapinch, Alolan Grimer, Cutiefly, Riolu. These are all the commons and uncommons, right? This Charmander here looks awesome. But these weren't the ones, obviously, that I was like super interested in. Although there are a few commons and uncommons that I don't currently have in the Pokedex. This Mimikyu, don't know what happened to it, but it got kind of damaged, as you can see there. This was just in the tin since our last home, like since we moved. So probably bouncing around a little bit. That sort of like the anime style Drampa there looks super cool. I don't think I have Dupiter. Maybe I do. This Magnemite looks awesome because it looks like it's straight out of like, I don't know, Reboot or something. This Larvitar kind of derpy. We love it. This coughing, just like, what do you mean who farted? It wasn't me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get it, buddy. I don't know if I have Persian yet. But anyways, that's all the common. That's a lot of commons and uncommons here. It gets really interesting when I do not have Dupiter. Nice, there you go. Well, because I'm not doing this, I'm not pulling them post starting the Pokédex, you know? Whenever you see someone like Deep Pocket Monster do a challenge, the dude has a crazy collection already. He does not pull from that for that challenge. So let's start this off with these are just just trainer cards. So this switch, was it the switch or was it this one on the back? One on the back here. Just this full heel is like bent and damaged, which I feel bad about. Like I don't like the thought of that. But like this Misty and Lorelei card is super cool. And then the super old style trainer cards with just trainer all the way across the top like that. Ace Rolla, Crushing Hammer, Dive Ball. We have this Pokeball Clay, which looks super sick. Pokeball Reverse Hollow Clay. Energy Retrieval, Pokemon Ranger. Just the old style of these is, look at that. Look at the Venusaur Spirit Link. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to becomes Mega Venusaur EX. People talk, like, you'll hear people who weren't collecting for that long, who just got started on it, be like, oh, the Mega Venusaur, new card, and blah. No, Mega Venusaur has a lot of these Megas. Mega was like, it's not a new concept for ZA. Mount Coronet, Energy Pouch, Wistful Baton, Old School, Energy Retrieval, Escape Rope, Blastoise Spirit Link, another one. Energy Retrieval. So yeah, really cool trainer cards. Then we have like the energy cards. I should probably be recording for this, I guess. I don't know. So just like this right here, Wonder Energy, I hadn't seen before, or I haven't seen in a long time, I guess. I did see it before, obviously. There was another one. What was it called? Rainbow Energy. So like RGB energy. It's just like any kind of energy right there. However, it can damage the Pokemon that you put it on. What's up, Dodger Dog? How's it going? And then we get to... Well, as you can see, there's some pretty interesting stuff back here. We get to the reverse hollows, right? And these looked so crazy back then. Am I a fan of the yellow border? No, and I never have been. But if you want classic cards, that's just what's going to be on it. Heatran, Sizzlipede, this Psyduck, Water Energy. This looks so good. Full Hollow Gigalith. Spinda, I don't have from the Pokedex, fairly certain. This Charmeleon is crazy looking. This is like Kaiju Charmeleon. Yeah, of course, I just went right past this Tangrowth, Leaf Energy Tangrowth, Riolu, Fighting Energy Riolu. This full holo Tyranitar looks sick as heck. This Cosmoem, Psychic Energy Reverse Cosmoem, is awesome. I believe I have a full holo Cosmoem, pretty sure. The Dark Energy one is appropriately dark, but it is foil, it is reflective. This Diglett is crazy. I love this Diglett card, okay? It is so sick. This Electric, which is like almost a full art. Electric, excuse me. Klefki. Crabrawler, giant Fighting Energy Reverse Crabrawler. Like, dude. Just really, really cool cards. But I gotta say, like, this Electric and the Diglett, honestly, take the cake. These are so sick. I am going to be putting all these in penny sleeves. Now, there's another reason that I hesitate to add this to my Pokédex. These aren't... Hold on. This isn't following me. There's another reason I hesitate to add these to the Pokédex. These aren't mine alone. I was collecting these with my kiddo, so they belong to not me, but us. And that's especially tough when we get to these. But like, I'm adamant about that. You know what I mean? Then we get to these right here. So we have a Saka Ito Poliwag. Okay, these are the crochet Pokemon, essentially. That's as far as that goes. I can do this, though. So we have the crochet Poliwag. And then we have two Yukamori that I don't have. Hippopotas and Skitty. Look at how cute these are. And I don't have these. So these I probably will add to their respective collections. Then I just put this Porygon here because I really like Porygon, and this is just super cool. Such a super cool reverse holo. I mean, it's super dope. It's like the Diglett, basically. But hold on, we're not done. This Dragonite EX is so sick, okay? Now here we're talking about how the lowercase EX and the uppercase EX are technically separate designations, but they mean the same thing. Okay, then the Vaporeon GX, which I already have in my collection because of that blister pack that I got. That was all the evolutions. But it's really cool that we pulled this. I don't have this. I do not have a Rad Incineroar card, and this is one of the best I've seen. It's so cool. Then there's this Gengar. I mean, this is such a sick Gengar, man. It is so cool. Basically full art. It all continues like all the way down here. There's just like a cloud over it. It's really, really cool. And two left. Yeah, this is a really, really cool Gengar. Two left. This textured full art Gardevoir EX. I like this almost as much as my secret shiny rare Gardevoir. But that is a rad Gardevoir card, okay? Finally, I've only seen... Okay. I didn't remember these. I thought I had only seen pictures of these cards. Make sure I get this correct here. Okay. I got to do this first. Machamp Break. Yeah. We pulled this. Like the way that it folds into the yellow border, the standard yellow border, and brings that down here. Now, let me talk about Pokemon QC here. This has some of the worst centering I have ever seen, but you can't immediately tell from the front. Take a closer look at it, though. Yeah? Yeah. Look at that compared to that. It's so disgusting. It is so bad. But does that make this a bad card? Hell no. This is insane. I also don't have Machamp in my Pokédex. That just means this does not belong. These aren't also worth all that much, by the way. Like money-wise, they're not. But still, it would be sick to have like a PSA 10 of this. It's just not going to happen. But that centering means like, nah, this belongs in a binder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these and you know, with my kiddo, we'll talk about it and see which ones I am allowed to add to the Pokédex. Because they're not mine, they're ours. I'm actually going to see if I can fit this into a stray booster bundle box, which I have right here. Yeah, I don't think I can fit all of them in here. The energies I will put in my energy box. That'll be fine. Just energies. And the trainer cards, I guess. And if I put them in like this, there we go. All right. We'll go over those. I'll go over those with my kiddo later, and we'll see which ones are fine for the Pokédex. And when that happens, I'll just make a quick video about it. The lunchbox is pretty sick, though. What's going on, Not Jaspers? How's it going? Yeah, the cards are super clean. I really like them. The Gengar and the Gardevoir are probably my favorite out of that whole thing. But also those two full-on reverse hollows of Porygon and Diglett. So cool. So cool. But yeah, welcome everybody. I know I've just been yapping about that. I was sort of going through some things and I found the tin and I was like, oh yeah, we have cards in here. So I looked through there and I was like, okay, I gotta sort through these and show them off on stream, just because I don't want y'all to think that I'm a complete tourist when it comes to TCG. I used to collect a little bit, but I didn't know what I was doing, which is fine. We just did it for fun, which is definitely fine. That's why, like, that's the main reason to do a thing usually. But yeah, so that was cool. I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, I also noticed, yeah, there's a few in there that I don't have in the Pokédex, but yeah, I need to even figure out what set they're from. I don't even know what set that was. So 2015, some of them say copyright 2015, some of them said copyright 2016. And I think it's the ones that have like the classic styling that have 2015 on them. Thank you for sharing. Happy to do it, Shanala. Hope you're doing well. So we have some things we can do. I can add... So I got to figure it out, because having 3 ETBs of the latest set at once, that's a long form video, right? I could make that a long form video, meaning I would do this, probably do this setup right here without the chat on the screen, and record that. And that would be pretty good for, this is a great setup for a full, you know, a landscape full-length video, or long-form video, I think. I do like having you guys on here, but until I get the combined chat, I'd like to save having chat on stream. And a lot of on stream, and a lot of times there's non-Pokemon chat in chat, which is fine. That's totally normal. But yeah, I'll for any long form, I'll keep it to just to keep chat off the screen for that, I think. I am tired today, which that reminds me, I need to open this thing and drink it. I'm waiting for the refill on my my chronic fatigue syndrome medication, which so I'm yesterday was my last one, so now I'm like, gotta go live. Let's bring the energy from somewhere. From the trailer for the 30th celebration set, it kind of looks like they're bringing back a lot of the mechanics like tag team and break. It really does. It does. Unless they were showing that as a sort of, because if you look at everything they were showing, Shanala, which we can do a react thing. It's just those are already done. Like everybody's already done that. They're all out there. This is why we need to get the Pokemon channel up and running, because then we can do timely things as well as showing the whole journey of the Pokédex through the shorts. But for everything when they announced Gen 10 Winds and Waves, they showed a lot of the original areas, the regions. When they started the 30th anniversary Pokemon Direct, they showed all the original games. So I think maybe for the TCG side, they were staying super vague because it's not ready yet. But I think what they were doing was the same thing, showing some of the different things that have been throughout the history of the TCG. I think that's probably what that was, until the Mew and the Mewtwo thing at the end. I think that was a preview of actual cards. Luffy, still waiting on some cards, huh? What are you waiting on? I guess I did owe a hydrate from earlier, but Obsidian Flames. Right. We'll do a Zen 5 build this year. Already got the case now. Bidding on a motherboard. Nice. I guess let me get the... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do the combined chat right now, but hey, what are you going to do? Got my 2 booster boxes from Tech Shock Shop today. Still in their plastic wrap, so good initial sign I didn't get bamboozled. Which booster boxes did you get? What's up, Alucard? How's it going? I have 1 booster box on the way, another booster box of Mega Evolution because of the chase for the Ivysaur and Venusaur. I got to keep Mega Mondays going. We now have 6. We'll have 6 episodes ready to go for that. From that first booster box, but I got to get another, I suppose. I had Ascended Heroes and Phantasmal Flames ETB laying around, so I opened them yesterday. Got the sick Piplup from Phantasmal. Oh, the one that I got, right? That one? That one, right? Yeah, it's Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, sick card. Love this card. From Phantasmal and some sick trainer from Ascended Heroes worth like 55. But which trainer is it? Not much here. Finishing up Black Cherry right now. Just need to do a BIOS update before installing Windows. Nice. Triple Beat and Lost Abyss. Right, you told me that. You told me that. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. I hope that works. Good luck on the packs. Good luck on ripping those. Are you going to do that like on stream? You can do that on stream? Might as well. Oh, Canary, that is a good card. That is a good card. You guys follow Shanala if you want to go watch that. Yeah, those are some classics, but it's the Japanese versions, which is really cool. Let me bring the keyboard back, and we will. So, yeah, I was thinking about how to do the ETBs that I have, and I can either just... I should make them last and do maybe one per stream. And then later on, we can combine that into a full video. Or I can like do two of them, add one to the wheel so that at any point it can come up as an option, because wheel's looking kind of sparse right now. So I don't think I have another Destin Rivals booster bundle, so that should be deleted. That's been open. Okay. Yeah, I did open it. We also still have this booster box of Destin Rivals here. So, almost forgot about that. That's 5 items on there. That's not bad. Gonna have some boxes from some figures I haven't unboxed yet too. Nice. That's always fun. Don't think it's a hot take to say this, but I hate paying bills. Grot, weird. Weird take. Jeez. That's just weird. That's just like one of the joys of life. What are you talking about? Here's what I'll do. We're throwing the ETB, one of the ETBs, on the wheel. And if it comes up, I'll do it. But if it does not, then it doesn't. And I won't do it. I'll save them to do like all 3 for a video or something. You really are Nutty the Panda. This, okay. Gotta fix this. Yeah, that's wrong. So there we go. I still have Crimson Haze, Inferno X, and Nihil Zero packs to open, and those are they're just hard to look at. They're hard to just look at. John Paul, what's up? Welcome. So we'll start it off with a wheel thing. I also still have that other Black Bolt White Flare poster collection. That was really fun last time. I like that. It was only 4 packs though, but that makes for a shorter short, which is good. Nihil Zero is so good. I did have to get a second box of that. It's just it's really, really excellent. That's a great view for that's really funny. I don't know why people think it's immature to like I've got toys like everywhere here. Come on. I don't care if it's immature. That's the actual point. I won't argue with that. Well, we don't have anybody on the forum right now, so let's just do it. I don't want my shirt to just say rash on it. No, it's trash taste, okay? It keeps wanting to just say, stop it. Okay. I want to rip some Pokemon packs, but I got too many to choose from right now. It's a good problem to have, but I need a little help. Let's get some help from the wheel. Let's see what we get. Oh, I'm just clicking on my preview thing here. Let's see what we get. Okay. Black Bolt White Flare poster collection. Nice, nice. I liked opening that last one, so let's open this one. Though I only have one left, so we are removing it. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Also, Lucario, you're going to have to move, buddy. All right, everybody back up. Back up. There, it's not rash. Okay, it's fine. It's rash taste. Ew. I don't like that. Okay, here it is. Let's back this up a bit. Here we go. Another Black Bolt and White Flare poster collection that I picked up from Cotton's Collectibles local card shop. So why are you doing? I didn't cover my face. Stop it. Nothing was covering my face, camera. Come on. All right, let's get this thing opened up. This is going to have 3 promo cards in it, a giant poster, actually pretty large poster here that's going to have nice creases in it. It's my second one of these, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. And of course, 4 packs of 2 packs of Black Bolt, 2 packs of White Flare. So okay, so we get these 3 hollows here of the starters, of Gen 5 starters. Oshawott, Snivy, and Tepig. There we go. Let's put those aside. I really do like the way that they package these, because there is no pressure on the edges of these. They stay put, so they're not bouncing around. Keeps them nice and safe. And of course, 2 packs of... Okay, these are hard to get out sometimes. There we go. Black Bolt and White Flare. Okay. Of course, it falls to the one spot where I can't really reach it. There we go. I got it. To really just save space in here and not have too much just trash everywhere, it's good to just put that all together. Takes up about the same amount of space that way. Okay, let's get into these packs. So we're going to do Black Bolt first because White Flare is the one I'm interested in. As I mentioned before, I've already gotten the Black Zekrom, so I really am interested in the White Reshiram and the Red Victini, which White Reshiram not in Black Bolt, but it is. But the Red Victini is in both. So what am I doing? Let's do this one first. Okay. All right. Hey, I just got a holo of you. Snivy, Munna, Rufflet, Timpole, Bisharp, Prism Energy. Nice. Electric. Ooh, we got a Pokeball Volcarona. Nice. I think that's an upgrade for my Volcarona. Nice hit there. Reverse Fungus and Zekrom EX. Nice. That's good for the EX collection. I'll take it. Okay, there we go. Second pack of wait, what? Wait, sure I hope I don't get a Brayothorn t-shirt. What is that? I want a shirt that has Trash Scream on it. So when it oh wow. Okay, yeah. Let's not do that. No, Trash Taste is a podcast that I like. Okay, most of y'all should know who that is. Especially if you like anime, though they rarely talk about it, actually. Tech difficulties tonight? Don't think so. Okay. No hollow energies, unfortunately. Dwebble, Axew, Carablast, Pidove. Do I have Pidove? Pidove? Is it Pidove? Pidove. Pidove. I don't think I have this Pokemon yet. Alomomola. That's not the first time I've had problems with that name. Braviary, Lilligant, Reverse Clang, Reverse Hollow Clang. Did I get this already? I think I got this already, but look at that Axew. Oh, man, I think I did get this in the other... Didn't I get this in the other poster collection? Hold on, I gotta check. Hold on. No, I got the Kyurem EX. I feel like I've gotten this Axew before, but I don't know offhand, but it is a great pull. I did not get a double because it's just Caracosta Hollow, but that is a great pull. I feel like I've gotten this before, though. Someone had to make that joke, Alucard. Somebody had to make the Axew a question joke. Nice. Okay. Black Bolt always treats me well. Black Bolt always treats me well. Okay. White Flare. This is the second to last pack here, but first pack of White Flare right now. So let's see. Oh, that didn't work out, did it? I don't know. This doesn't bode well for White Flare again. White Flare is not always White Flare is the opposite of Black Bolt. It's rarely actually nice to me. Well, okay, it gave me a hollow energy. That's nice. I do like that. I consider that a hit. Litwick, Lillipup, Roggenrola, Dano, Archon, Swoobat, Scrafty, Zorua, Pokeball Zorua. I do have a Zorua full art, so it's not going to be an upgrade for that. Harlequin Reverse, Reshiram EX to go with the Zekrom EX. That's nice. Nice, nice. We take those. Let's just sleeve all of these. That's 3 hits. That is 3 hits out of a single White Flare pack. Is my White Flare luck turning around? Maybe. But just in case, get a little bit of last pack mojo there from our buddy RGB. Come on, buddy. We need that white Reshiram or the red Victini. Let's go. Okay, basic energy here. Get that out of the way. Ferroseed, Yamask, Dino, Mienfu, Drudagon, Mienshao, Galvantula, Reverse Ferrothorn. Sounds familiar. Yo, look at this Sigilyph. Oh, that is dope. Look at this card. Look at this, these colors, this artwork. Okay. Okay, that is super dope. Is it a double? No, that is such a good card. All right, we'll take that all day long. That is going to be a huge upgrade for Sigilyph in the Sigilyph. I don't care how you say it. That's a big upgrade. And this poster collection was a big hit. I mean, come on, look at those. And then everything else that we got as well. Wait, what did I do? Didn't I get another? No, I did not. I got the, yeah, okay. So like multiple hits on both of those. And then these two full art illustration rares. That is an amazing haul from this single poster collection with just 4 packs in it. Absolutely crazy. So I'm glad the wheel pulled that one up. I'm sad I don't have any more of those, but if you see them around town, if you see them around in any of your card shops, maybe pick one up, because I got these for like, I think $30 a piece for each of the boxes that I got, and they turned out pretty good. So hope you get to rip some open yourself, and thanks for watching. Hit follow, subscribe, see the next thing that I maybe get lucky on. All right, take care. Absolutely sick. Very, very nice. That's 4 packs. 4 packs had all this. I was talking to someone at the at that card shop, and I was like, I think I might be like, I'm a skeptic. I am a skeptic. I have some superstitions and stuff. Some things I'm superstitious about a little bit. You can't get out of being you can't be an IT technician for a lot of years and not develop some superstition. That's pretty normal. But I was like, I think I'm kind of lucky with these. I think I might have a case of hot hands, as they say, because I've had some pretty insane luck over the months that I've been doing this. And yeah, that seems to be continuing. Sorry about that little music jump scare. That seems to be continuing. KC Rock, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, nice pulls on that. That turned out really good. This Sigilyph, whatever, is seriously one of the coolest looking cards from this set that I've pulled so far. The Axio is cool too, but I do think I have that one that I just haven't logged it in the Pokédex yet. I'm trying to work my way through that. I'm trying to get to working my way through that, and I will do it. I promise. Might as well get these promo cards sleeved up. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with all those Ends Zekrom promo cards from these ETBs that I'm getting. Because, like, having a duplicate is not a bad thing. Like, what if I did a promo card collection from all the different promos that have been over the years? That might get a little expensive, but, like, I don't know. But having 5 of one card is a little crazy. I'm just making my label for it. Quick question about PC parts. Is the 30 series GPU's card still viable in today's modern games? It's a little rough for some of them. Some of them are already kind of punching above their weight class. 3070 Ti's got 8 gigs of VRAM. So does 3060 Ti. So does the 3070. 3080 had 10. So it's a little better. But we were really heading to a place where game optimization was not even a consideration, really, for a lot of game studios. But they have been, some of them have been making an effort ever since the Rampocalypse started, and they realized, oh, people won't be able to play our game, so they won't want to buy it. That's not our favorite thing. It's not so you get to like the 3080 Ti that you're getting to like 12 gigs. Wait, was the 3080 10 or 12 gig? I think they released one that was, I don't know. I have to, it's been a long time since I've talked about 30 series cards. So off the top of my head, I'm not going to remember everything. .3080 had 10. Yeah, I figured it was 10. It was kind of a weirder number, like compared to a lot of the cards you see now, where it's like it's 8 or it's 16, yay, or 12, of course, for the 5070. But yeah, I mean, look, if you can do, if you are looking at cards like that, you're probably better off looking at like a 7000 series, like a 7800 XT. Or something like a 7800 XT would probably be a better bet. And you might be able to find similar pricing because I don't know. There's only so far those prices can drop on those, Casey. Now, especially once you start looking at the fact that like most of the ones you'll be looking at will be used. So the pricings can potentially be kind of all over the place. Whereas you might still be able to find a brand new 7800 XT. 9060 XT 16 gig is another good choice. You won't have any problems with VRAM with that option. By the way, this is the current state of the forum. We still don't have any new entries here. Not surprising with the market as it is. I hope you guys understand that if I hadn't started doing the Pokemon thing, we would have nothing to do. Because most people are like, I'm not even going to try getting a PC. Everyone says it's impossible right now or overpriced right now. And those people are kind of right unless your budget is will allow for some of the inflation that's happened, and you will accept the fact that for the same money that you have now, 5-6 months ago, you would have gotten a lot more performance. That's hard to accept for some people, where they'll just be like, well, I haven't had a PC, or I already have one and I don't need to upgrade it, so I'll wait. Like, that's very true. Anyway, Bucket Enthusiast, welcome. You're not late. I was actually almost an hour late tonight, so no worries. It really does just say rash. Well, let's just do that. Are there any other trash taste enjoyers? Usually when I wear specific shirts, like with this, I was expecting someone to be like, yeah, I watched that podcast, or at least one of the creators from it. Joey, the anime guy, or Garnt, or Sea Dog, VA. Why is YouTube trying to get me to do a members only live stream? That would be like 8 people on YouTube. Or 15. I don't know. It's not too forthcoming with that information like Twitch is. Twitch is like, you have this many subscribers. Get more. Shut up, Twitch. I don't push for that. All right, well, let's see. Hold on, I need to do something real quick. Yeah, I really do just need to do something. So we're gonna do. I guess we'll do the wheel again. Let's do it. That very well could pull up. The thing is, like, I'm dying not opening those ETBs because I'm really enjoying Ascended Heroes. But I think what I need to do is stop buying ETBs, which I haven't continued buying them or anything. It's just that I had ordered these 3 a long time ago, and it took a long time to get here. The next thing I need to do is, like, I don't know, look for some. If I want to rip a lot of Ascended Heroes, and maybe, I don't know, I don't think I should try to master set it. I haven't gotten any really crazy pulls from Ascended Heroes yet. But they have things like boxes of tins, things like that. That could be fun. Also, I need a better name for this thing than the wheel. It's really anticlimactic to just say that. The wheel. Unless I do something like this where it's like, the wheel. Maybe I should do it that way. All right, let's just do another one. Why not? I need to choose what Pokemon stuff to open here, what Pokemon packs to open, and I'm bad at decision making. So that's why we have the wheel. Was that dramatic enough for you? Let's give it a spin and see what we get. Oh, Crimson Haze Mega Pack. That sounds good to me. Crimson Haze, of course, Japanese version of Twilight Masquerade. And I think, yes, this is my last. Let's remove this because this is going to be my last 10 packs of this Crimson Haze Japanese booster box. So we're going to see. Is the Perrin SAR, because it's Japanese, is that in? Was that hiding in this box all along? I want that one, so if I ever get the specific Bonsly card, I have a good companion card for that. Although I did get the Beware as well. There we go. That's the last of the packs. Now, this is a mega pack on the wheel, so we're going to have 10 of these, and each of these packs has 5 cards per pack. So if we open all of these, put all the rares at the back of it, we will have a 50 card mega pack. Let's go ahead and do that now. If you're watching this as a video, guess what? You get to watch the fast version. Sorry to my stream viewers, because you get to sit through me preparing this. Is that? I think I did that wrong. Whatever. I'm trying to do it in order. Okay, give me a break. Okay, let's begin. That noise, that noise gate's pretty annoying because you'll just hear room noise plus a little snipping sound or something. I need to reduce the noise in this room so I can get some of that sort of like that that pack opening and card pulling ASMR. There's one channel that does, all they do is like profit and loss kind of thing, which I don't like that sort of approach to collecting Pokemon cards or any TCG because it's like it actually does make it gambling, but the way they do it in an ASMR fashion is so nice. It is really, really satisfying. Oh, you got your Alexander PCs up and running? I got the Zotac 5080 card in it. Haven't seen the fans running at all. If you're not using it, the fans are usually not going to run. Yeah. Run a game. Run games. You're getting like 0 utilization in the GPU unless you turn a game on, usually. And sometimes it'll spin at the very start. If you do startup and it spins, then you're also good. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. No, I make sure of it. I make sure of it. You can feel when there's a card in the way. You saw me tap it down a couple times because there were a couple cards that had shifted up. And none of these, as you're seeing, have been snipped. You know, one thing I have on the way that I'm really excited about is, you know, the Japanese set for Ascended Heroes was Mega Dreams. And the high class boxes were so nice. You guaranteed so many hits out of that. And I hadn't opened one in a while because Ascended Heroes is out. But I want to do a comparison thing between Mega Dreams and Ascended Heroes. So I think I'm going to save one of those ETBs for that because it's 9 packs. And it won't be a completely accurate comparison because those have 10 packs in them. Ascended Hero and ETBs have 9, but we'll get an idea of hit rate comparison. Glad to hear it, DJ. All right, there we go. We've got them all ready to go. Okay. Astral, what's up? Welcome. Don't worry, Gentros. And welcome, by the way. We're good. Nothing got snipped. Got Control 980 Pro to work. Currently resetting it since it used to be an ASUS PC, not MSI. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. Crawdon. Okay, interesting. Another one. Heliolisk. Okay. We're going to see a lot of repeats here. Don't you worry about that. That's normal for the commons and uncommons. We've gathered them all together here. Wait. I don't think... Is that Manfrey? I don't think I have that yet. And I got 2 of them now. Maybe I do. I might already have it yet. I might already have it. Okay, we're just getting through these to see if there's anything that I obviously don't have for the Pokédex. Always nice getting the Yukimori cards. I've got a Froakie here, super cute. And we have 2 of them. There we go, out of this. Ooh, Jigglypuff EX. I don't think I have a Jigglypuff EX. That's going to be a new one. I have Jigglypuff, but I don't have this EX card. That is sick. It's so angy. I'm surprised it doesn't have a Sharpie in its hand. If you know, you know. Oh, Screamtail. That's Screamtail? That is Screamtail. I see the tail. Screamtail EX, ancient card. Thank you for correcting me on that. Yeah, Oh, hold on. I have to do this. Tail! Because it's Screamtail. There's instructions involved with that one. Nice EX right there. Belly Bolt. Another Morpeko. Ooh. Nope. No. Did not mean to do that. Accidentally clicked on the wheel, but you don't know about that. You didn't know about that. Okay. So we have Hisuian Arcanine Hollow. That's nice. Nice card. Glaceon, Snorlax, Chien-Pao. Hold on, is that Magcargo EX? That's kind of sick. Magcargo EX. Awesome. Come on. Give me something else that's good. Oh, okay, we got an ace spec. All right, I see you. Got a nice ace spec card there. And that's really it from these. Okay. We got some pretty good hits out of this box. So I'm not mad about that, but yeah, that was it that was the rest of the box. We already got the art rare and the SR, the ARs out of it, so still not a bad box. And always fun to do those. So if you want to see what else we got for the wheel, or what else, what other stuff I get open and collect, hit subscribe or hit follow. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay. I really can't wait to get to the point where the only spots left in the Pokédex are going to be really hard to get cards. And I try to pull them anyway. It could get expensive. Not if I'm careful. Well, I mean, it still will be. It can be less expensive if I'm very careful with what I choose to rip. 2 new EXs is pretty sick, though. I like that. Sorry, you can understand why I was like, oh, yeah, it's Jigglypuff. It's not Jigglypuff, I mean, obviously. But it's like, I didn't notice the fangs or the tail, I guess, at first. So thank you. I make my very first YouTube video and I'm fin tuning my tags. Tags are not apparently that important, Astral, so you don't need to obsess over those too much. I just do them as a formality at this point. But YouTube is very quick to remind creators, yeah, tags don't matter now. It's just in case the search terms that might lead people to your video are commonly misspelled. That's it. That's what they say. Could have fooled me. I never heard of Screamtail. Oh, it was a Scarlet and Violet thing. They had the Paradox Pokemon, and that's a past Paradox Pokemon. Magcargo does not look happy to be an EX card. I don't know what that expression is supposed to be, but it's not happiness or intensity like, I'm going to attack you. It's like, oh, what's happening to me right now? I don't know if I like this. Yeah, DJK, I mean, honestly, try running a game and seeing if they spin up. If they don't, you do need to contact Alexander PCs. Okay? A use for the most useless tag in the Pokedex sheet. A versus N still trips me up sometimes. Wait, what? What sounds like an exotic dancer name, Dan? What do you mean? What does? Screamtail? Did I search myself? Okay, cool. All right. Nice, Astral. Very nice. Very cool. Cool. Oh, sorry. I forgot to hit ending recording. My bad. Well, that's it for the Crimson Haze booster box. I don't know that I'm going to get another one. I don't know that I'm going to get another one of those, and that's okay. Oh, Jigglypuff. Oh, okay. That's all right. Cool. We're learning about a Meridan tonight. Okay. Yeah, now I'm back down to 4 things on the wheel. Man. Also have an idea of miking up IKEA speakers with a green screen box and camera. Why? For what purpose? I feel like Astral, I feel like I'm reading part of a conversation I'm not part of. Also, tonight's stream does feel a little weird for me, probably because I am off of my CFS medication right now. Just I'm waiting for that refill. And it always takes longer than it should. It's not rash. God. Okay, this is maybe the most cursed t-shirt to wear on stream. Rash. Just right across my chest. That's great. That's good. I'm more like experiencing not great ideas just for fun. Having fun is fine. I just don't know what that would do, like what you're trying to do. IKEA speakers. Not sure what you mean by that. Like speakers, I guess, from IKEA or something, but sure. So Twitch viewers, just a heads up, I'm going to go ahead and, I hate doing this, but I'm going to manually run an ad just to get rid of pre-rolls, and there's going to be an automatic one coming up soon anyway. So let's just do a 60-second thing. Sorry about that. So I'll see you in 60 seconds. Natty is angling for a timeout here, apparently. I'm not sure what it was well thought out. Thank you. The hoodie maybe was a bad idea. That's all. Yes, John Paul, that is what's happening. The letter T is getting hidden. Yes. Even non-name NVMe costs a lot now. Yep. Please do not spark another rant. I rant about prices and stuff every stream. It has to be getting old for you guys now. Well, maybe not some of you. Some of y'all still like to be like, hey, computer parts sure cost a lot right now. Like, yeah, we know. Like, I worry about that all day because it's my career in jeopardy because of that. But I just don't want to rant about it again tonight. So no more talking about how everything costs a ton unless you've never been here before. Because if you've been here before, You already know that it is a huge point of stress for me. There's no reason to discuss it. It's been discussed a million times now. Like, it's not an original thought to be like, oh boy, stuff's expensive during this global shortage. Yeah, you don't say. It triggers me every time, and I'm just like tired of ranting about it. I'd rather talk about literally anything else. Now, if I'm helping somebody with a PC, it obviously has to be talked about, so. Almost as much as C7 Corvette, supposedly from that one CC. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You said you might do videos about peripherals. Any controller recommendations? I personally like 8-bit DOE controllers. This is one that I got recently. I haven't really had the chance to use it too much yet. This is the Ultimate 2. Yeah, let's go here. I can talk about it. This is the 8-bit DOE Ultimate 2. Okay, this is with the sort of Xbox layout here. This is the dock for it. So you just put it in the dock when you want to charge it. It has a lot of button options here. It has back buttons, back paddle buttons as well. And if you're into shooters, you can shorten the throw of this to a click with these switches, or if you're racing or something, you can make it a full analog right there. It's not Hall Effect. It's the newer one that's for the sticks. It's the newer one that's not Hall Effect, whatever it's called. You also have everything programmable, macros, all that kind of stuff. They feel great. The D-pad is very clicky and nice. It is Bluetooth. It is wireless. You also have a the dock here has a removable USB-C dongle. So you can just take it in travel mode and just like plug it in via the dongle instead. But basically, if you have this plugged in via USB, you get insanely good connectivity with this. Really nice controller for way less than they should charge. They should charge more for that. So there you go. There's a recommendation on a controller. If you're trying to play retro stuff, though, this right here is the one. This is the 8-bit DOE Pro 3. It prioritizes the D-pad. Although you do still have sticks, you can actually use this for the Switch if you want to. Same 3 buttons here. Same option to shorten the throw here if you're trying to get triggers instead of like a full analog. And same back paddle buttons. But it simply has, it has the SNES sort of face style here with sort of PS1, PS2 controller grips. And it is super comfortable for doing retro gaming on via emulator, or if you're playing things like some of the retro gaming you can do like on the Switch with their emulators, which they're like, emulators are bad and illegal. Here, use our emulators, pay us monthly, that kind of thing. The face buttons are super nice. The D-pad I feel on this versus the Pro 2, the previous version, is a little bit too clicky almost. I get some misclicks, some misinputs. I got some of those early on until I sort of broke it in a bit, but this is just my favorite for retro gaming. It's absolutely dope. I love it. Has the same dock design as this, by the way, where you can just place it in the dock. It has the same thing where you have the dongle inside the dock, all of that. Though I tend to just plug this in instead. You can kind of hear. This is how clicky the D-pad is. Listen to this. Very, very clicky D-pad. Yeah, this is the PlayStation layout. Yes. So it also, of course, works on wireless via Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So, yeah. Really, this kind of covers all of your needs. You can also get this in Switch style layout for use as a Pro Controller replacement or substitute. So pick your poison. I don't know. I honestly feel pretty good about this. It really depends on the type of gaming you're doing. If you're doing a lot of 3D gaming, having the analog stick, excuse me, closer to you does make a lot of sense. Also, I stopped playing PlayStation with the PS4 like very early on in the PS4's life cycle, so I'm used to it. I'm not used to that anymore. Basically, the sort of the symmetrical ones. This sort of makes sense to me in terms of 3D gaming, but I'm also just more used to this, I guess. Yeah. I'm thinking my hands are symmetrical, okay, but same amount J fingers. That's good. You do want to have the same amount of fingers on each hand, yeah. That's ideal. Fun fact, when I was 11 years old, I broke my right hand. It basically just absolutely broke it. Like it was just pieces. It was terrible. It was really, really, really bad. And they were going to have to put rods in my fingers and all these different things to where my hand was going to stop growing. My right hand was going to stop growing at 11 years old. But it was actually a plastic surgeon who was like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to piece this hand back together, and did. And now I even went on to start learning the piano and everything. After that, I was able to return to martial arts. I was able to live my life normally, which anytime your dominant hand is severely injured, like anyone out there who has to deal with that, I was yeah, the months and months of healing that I had to do, I lived through that, and it's awful, and I feel for you, and I you know, for anyone who's going through that, it's rough, or any loss of your hands. I mean, it's just terrible. I did end up with my right hand, with the thing that I did end up with is on my right hand, these two fingers now have a lot of hyperextension. It's supposed to be like that. They go like this. That's it. That's all I ended up with. Of course, I have shaking in my hand. So a lot of the making stuff that I used to like doing, which I still like doing, and I just can't really do as much of it. I had to give up on a lot of that since the shaking really took. But I mean, that it is what it is. I can use my right hand. I'm happy. Is the shaking in both hands? Yes. It's just overall, it also affects my larger muscle groups whenever I am lifting something heavy or straining them in whatever way. But thankfully, I don't just, oh, that's the wrong button. I don't just constantly shake like all the time. So, in terms of like my whole body, my hands do, especially because I'm usually taking a stimulant in order to counteract my chronic fatigue syndrome, which exacerbates the shaking. But generally when I'm focusing or straining my muscles, I will also have sort of a tremble there too. That's just essential tremors. That's how that works. Me breaking my hand when I was 11 has nothing to do with essential tremors. That is a separate condition. Nadia, I do know. I know that. I know. I have not forgotten. And that is appreciated. Okay. Well, sorry. This stream has been pretty boring so far. So let's do more Pokemon stuff. Why not? All right, let's see. Should we just go ahead and open an ETB? Basically, if that's going to be, hey, I've got 3 ETBs. Let's see. If it's going to be a long form video, we'll be recording part of it now. Let's do that. But that is going to mean no chat on screen for that. Why did I move that? I didn't actually mean to move that. I was going to keep those there. I meant to move this. So I can either do that or I can open more Destined Rivals, which I would love to do. I also have a lot of Nihil Zero left. They're pretty commonly vestibular issues, but I learned to accept it. I got to a place where they put Google on me and send me into roller coaster. Astral, what? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you just said. They put Google on you and send you into roller coaster. What are you? What do you mean? The content creator, I don't know if it was Paul or Hardware Unboxed. They were saying NVMe as much as a Corvette on one of the latest vids. That's an exaggeration. That is an exaggeration. It's not $70,000 to get an M.2 drive. The F710, Logitech G F710. The only Logitech products I really buy are their MX Master mice. It's a lot like after I had my hernia, I had to operation fix it. Now I can lift and carry a lot heavier objects than I might have been able to if they hadn't. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you got that fixed up. Vestibular balancing nerve. Okay. I see. Okay, that is rough to deal with. Well, I'm glad that you were able to cope with that, or you found a way around it. I guess yeah. Didn't realize it recently, but I have a bunch of PokePad cards from Nihil Zero. Yeah, I mean, if you get into playing the TCG, you'll start to appreciate some of those item cards a lot more, especially the ones that are in the meta. But yeah. Sorry about that, brother. I broke my left hand and it sucked, even though I'm a righty, but I did also break my right elbow. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I had to be in school with somebody helping me write when I couldn't do it because I never learned to do things with my left hand. I should have done that. That would have been a good opportunity to chase ambidexterity, but yeah, I just didn't. Okay, Ascended Heroes or Destined Rivals? I mean, this is largely going to be a Pokemon stream because nobody is looking for help. So I might want to change the category of the stream on Twitch because we're not doing science and technology. I mean, we're still, well, no, I won't. We're still open to PC matchmaking, so we'll leave that as it is. Okay. It just means that more people would be able to find the Pokemon content if I did that, yeah. Destined Rivals. Interesting. I have loved Destined Rivals. It has yet to love me back. I did get the gold Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but it's just not, it's just, and it looks awesome in the Pokedex. But every time I talk about it, it's like, well, that's not the chase card. All right, okay. There are a lot of categories that involve Pokemon. This just tells me I need to start picking up the games and start playing Pokemon. I don't mean to record. I'm sorry. This recording is not meant to happen. I accidentally pushed the button. I need to start picking up the Pokemon games, playing some ROM hacks, playing some, you know, get into Nuzlocking. I need to learn the rules on that. We might have to just fully switch after a while, and just in case someone comes in and says, hey, I need help with a PC, take a break, help them out, and get back to it. All right, DJ, you got it? Yeah, it's all good. All right, DJK, have a good one. See you in the next one. All right, yeah, we'll change the category. There we go. I should actually let me rename some of these files real quick, just so that, because I haven't been doing that, and I'm gonna have to go through and watch streams or watch the files and like then name them. So let me see. This was let's see. The last one we did was a mega pack, right? Okay. Max Dosage, what's up? Welcome. Still looking for my first non-promo Charizard. Can't seem to find him. I lucked out on that because my first one was the one from, I think it was the Mega Charizard X EX Premium Collection, Ultra Premium Collection. So it was the Mega Attack Rare one. And then I was opening Mega Dreams and I got that same card, but in Japanese. That was my first Charizard that I ever pulled. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Okay, so I have the matching set of matching cards of the English and Japanese version. That was cool. And it was this guy right here being super angry. I think I'll move these off of here and just make a little space. Wait, what happened to my RGBs? Right here. There we go. Okay, Destined Rivals. We'll do, how many more of these do I have? I can do 3 more videos of 6 packs of Destined Rivals. I'm straight up like completely closing off this side here. It's going to switch to this automatically. It's just going to do it. That's something for you. I'm thinking about taking out the 4 terabyte game drive from my one PC to my new PC. Will that cause any issues related to Steam? Since that has all my games there and did not want to re-download them all. I mean, in your main, in your new PC, all you have to do really, on the old PC, it's going to go looking for those. Whenever you open Steam, it's going to be like, hey, we can't find these games. It'll just not show them in your list of games, right? In your library. In the new PC, you just, of course, have to just add the drive, the new drive that you add in, and then just say, hey, there's a library here. And then they'll show up in your library on the new PC. But the last PC, you can just re-download them to another drive, and then it'll be fine. Oh, there we go. Destined Rivals, a Scarlet and Violet set that I'm pretty sure it's not a hot take to say is one of the best of that era. And we've got a whole lot of packs still from our booster box that we got for it. So let's go ahead. Hold on. Let me actually, there we go. All right. And we've got a lot of packs left from our booster box that we got from Cotton's Collectibles, a local card shop of mine. So let's get 6 of these and see what we get. We've gotten some pretty good hits, including an SIR out of this so far. So let's keep it going. There we go. 6 packs. And we are going to be opening the rest of those. So get subscribed or hit follow so you don't miss it. All right, let's start it off. Let's see what order we're going to do these in. We will start and finish with Ho-Oh. There we go. That should bring some good fortune, I think. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's rip. There's just so much. There's just so many great illustration rares and SIRs in this set that I don't know. I just wanted to rip more of it. Now we already have in our Pokédex a lot of the commons and uncommons. Love the Imp and Dimp in this set. It is just so, it's just so deranged. It's just like, I'm an imp. There we go. Yep. Buizel, Spikemouth Jim, Muck, Matang, Reverse Morgrim, Fortress Reverse, and Regirock EX. We've gotten a few of these already. Enough to build a set if that's any good. I don't know. I don't know the meta right now for the TCG. So I guess good to have, I suppose. That's pack 2, right? That was pack 1. Here's pack 2. All right, we got Magikarp, Pichu, Tauros, Morpeko, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Ogerpon, Hypno, Coughing Reverse, Baltoy Reverse, and yo, this is our first Blaziken card. It's a full holo. Nice. That's a great addition to the Pokédex right there. I was just talking the other day about how I still have not pulled a Blaziken, which is Blaziken's an awesome Pokemon. It's a really good Pokemon. So yeah, I'm calling that a hit because we didn't have it already. It's you know, it's so funny that, you know, in modern Pokemon, I collected Pokemon cards a really long time ago, not seriously, but you know, any holo was awesome to get, and now it's just like, it's not a hit. It's crazy to think, but that's how it is. But to me, it is, because no Blaziken in the books yet. So now we have one for our Pokédex, and I'm very happy with that. All right. Nidorina, Baltoy, Sudowoodo, Squovit, TM Machine. Yeah. That means Technical Machine. Hippowdon. Actually, I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. I'm trying to keep these sorted. All right. Hippowdon, Morgrim, Ponyta Reverse. Could be an upgrade for Ponyta. Tailo Reverse. Could be an upgrade for Tailo right there. And Tyranitar Holo. Okay, this is pack number 3. If that Regirock could use some makeup, nails, and a handbag. I don't get the reference, but I'm guessing that was something from the anime. And if so, that sounds amazing. One thing I feel like Destined Rivals was missing, no chance for Hollow Energies. That makes me sad. Houndour, Magikarp, Mankey, Mareep, Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon, the Botherbot, Cynthia's Melodic. Is this my first Melodic? I think this might be my first Melodic. If that's the case, that's good. Tauros Reverse. Yo, I've seen this card get pulled. This is super sick. Look at this illustration rare. Raticate. I love the art style of this one. That's a really good pull. I mean, honestly, how many great Raticate full arts are there out there? Well, right here. We had a double. Misty's Gyarados Hollow. Nice, nice, but not a technical hit, but still. That is awesome right there. Okay. We are now halfway through. No, actually, we're more than halfway through. This is the penultimate pack. Right here. Second to last pack. So let's see what we get out of this. All right. Let's see. Porygon. Love a good Porygon card. Sudowoodo. Coughing. Electabuzz. Petrol. Starmie. Hippowdon. Lurantis Reverse. Skarmory Reverse. And Sneasel Hollow. Gesundheit. All right, this is it. This is the last pack of this 6-pack set. Give us a little last pack mojo. RGB, help us out, buddy. Let's see what we're getting out of this. All right, let's see. Larvitar, Blipbug, Citadel. Do I have Citadel yet? I don't know if I have Citadel yet. That is my first Melodic. Nice, nice. Purloin, Sacred Ash, Ketchum, Huntail. Is that my first Huntail? That might be my first Huntail. What a terrifying looking Pokemon, actually. Scrafty, Smoliv Reverse Yukimori. Love to get a Reverse Yukimori. That's awesome. Reverse Cynthia's Power Weight. And the final card is Tyranitar Hollow. Okay, well, you know what? We got an illustration rare. That was awesome. I'm actually taking out that Melodic here. Let me get that out. Apparently, yes, that was my first Melodic. Let me find that. Could be my first Citadel, too. Not sure. This apparently was my first Melodic, and of course, this is my first Blaziken, so that's 2. Just in case, we got multiple new ones in this. Never mind. I really need to find a way to like just quickly check, but yeah, we got multiple new Pokemon in for the Pokédex in this one. Of course, the list will be showing new Pokemon catches right here and upgrades right here. But yeah, also we got this right here, the Regirock EX, and this Raticate illustration rare, which is going to be a great upgrade for the Pokédex. We got more Destined Rivals to open, plus a bunch of other stuff to do. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe or hit follow so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Awesome. Some new pickups on that. Very nice. I'm just going to go ahead and put these in sleeves right now. And we'll do another 6 packs of Destined Rivals. Why not? And of course, just by moving around normally, my shirt says Rash. It's not fair. I didn't do like I'm just moving like Okay, I have a reverse foil Citadel. Okay, I had a feeling. Wait, I'm doing the wrong freaking direct. I'm trying to like pull my shirt to the side, but just existing, this shirt is cursed. It just, yeah. Okay, that's number one. Now it says Curse of Ra. No, it's Ra's al Ghul now, actually. Crashing under a trash taste, giving him a rash. Yeah, I knew the boys would do that. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. We're nearing the end of this Destined Rivals booster box, but we're not there yet. So this is probably our second to last set of 6 here. Let's go ahead and get these sorted out, see what we get. I love this set, and I can't wait to see what we get out of it. We've been getting hits left and right out of this booster box. So there we go. 6 more packs, and it looks like we're starting and ending with Cynthia and Garchomp here. So that sounds good to me. Let's do it that way. Nice hieroglyphs, by the way, Natty. All right, pack number 1. And Nidoran, Rotom. Could use one of those, honestly. Growlithe, Swellow. Might be new. I think that's new for the Pokedex, maybe. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Arven's Toedscruel, Golbat, Hippopotas, reverse, Rattata, reverse, and Wobbuffet, Hollow. That, I think, is my first Wobbuffet. I think it is. Hold on. I can check that. No, maybe. Let me check. I've got my catch master list here. It's not my first Wobbuffet. I've already got a hollow Wobbuffet. Never mind. That's why the master list is great, because I can see stuff like that. Okay, moving along. Pack number 2. I probably got that hollow Wobbuffet card from Destined Rivals. Of course, if you're new here, the whole point of what I'm doing is to build the raddest Pokedex ever. But right now, rarity does not matter while we're collecting the first 1,020. We're collecting all the 1,025 Pokemon. We want to collect them all. It's just after that, we'll keep going and upgrading as we get illustration rares and SIRs and things like that. We'll be upgrading it. Factory, Lurantis, Transceiver, Reverse Toedscruel, Reverse Citadel, Arboliva EX. Nice. That's a new EX, I believe. So, or I Believer. That Arboliva EX is my first Arboliva EX. Arbolieve it. Very, very nice. Okay. Pack number 3. Worst opening of a pack I've ever done, probably, maybe. Who knows? It's up there. Top 10, probably. Okay. Gibble there. Skarmory, Smoliv, Yukimori, Torchic, Ogerpon, Teal Mask version, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Arcanine, Cynthia Spiritomb reverse, Pichu reverse, Ho-Oh EX. Nice, nice, nice. I've got one of these already, I think, but that's going to be great for the EX collection. A lot of EX cards in this 6-pack set here. But that's 2 hits right there. Nice. All right. Team Rocket's Mareep. Ethan Slugma, rule number 1, do not make the obvious joke. Yanma Gibble. Great ball. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Maybe we do make the obvious joke. Well, I guess that would have to be... Okay, whatever. All right, moving on. We have Orbeetle. I do have the illustration rare for Team Rocket's Orbeetle, which is nice. Rapidash. I have the illustration rare for Rapidash from this set. Grimer Reverse. Ampharos Reverse. Sick looking card, by the way. And Typhlosion. Still, one of my favorite Typhlosion arts. I wish there was a full art of this depiction right here. Super sick. Okay, we are now on the penultimate pack. Second to last pack right here with two blatant aura farmers right there. All right. Electabuzz, Rosalia, Team Rocket's Porygon, Heat Rotom, Team Rocket's Archer, ain't got no bow though. Wellspring Mask, Ogerpon, Shaman, Meowth Reverse. I've got too many good Meowth cards. So many good Meowth cards. Oh, dang. Look at this Wheezing illustration rare. I do believe I have this one already, but I love getting this card. This is such a good card. This might be my second one of these, I think. That is so sick. Look at it, just the Team Rocket member, just like, yeah, that's my gas ball right there. Mm-hmm. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I don't know why he has that accent. Okay, it just happened. And do we get a sec? Up, another Blaziken Hollow there, but yeah, that's an excellent card. That's a great pull right there. I like it. Okay, now final pack, last pack, Mojo. Let's get it going there, RGB, and see what we can get, buddy. Come on, what are we getting? Interesting, interesting. I now have a vendetta against Trash Taste. I don't want a shirt that says Rash on my chest constantly. This sucks. I'm filing a complaint. I'm filing a formal complaint. All right. Gentros, I don't... that's not really my favorite joke that I've seen in chat there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. All right. Can I just do that, or is it a timeout? I think I got to time you out. We don't joke about that here. We don't make those jokes here. Okay. Wait, did I? Yes, okay. Beldum, Citadel, Ethan's Pichu, Yanma, Wheezing, Granite Cave, Team Rocket's Ampharos, Reverse Metatite, Reverse Clamperl, could be an upgrade for Clamperl, and the final card. The final card is gross. It's Gorbis. I don't like this Pokemon. I don't like this Pokemon whatsoever. It's weird. Why does it have a shell bikini on? I don't like it. But you know what? I do like these. Not some bad pulls from this. I've got one more set of 6 packs from this booster box to pull. So get subscribed or hit follow if you want to see those. That's going to come up soon. Take care. All right, we're going to finish that. We're still recording. We're going to finish this out. We're going to finish this out now. Oh, really? First male Nidoran. Interesting. Or I just haven't added it into the Pokedex yet because I have other packs from this booster box that I have not accounted for. So yeah, it's probably not my first one, which is why I absolutely have to get caught up on all of those. Oh, I'm not filling that out just yet. I have them right here, so that's fine. We'll do that after, while I'm not recording. Okay. This Destined Rivals booster box has been absolutely awesome. We've gotten so many hits out of it, but unfortunately, we're down to our last 6 packs. So it is time to close out this box of this awesome set and see if we get another SIR like we did early on. Let's finish it off. Let's get into it. Let's actually finish this off with a Ho pack. Yeah, that works for me. That order works for me. All righty. Let's get it going. This is it. A little bit there. A little bit of this. Okay. If you do want to see these pack openings live, you can always join me on my streams. Generally, right now, I'm streaming every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. But by the time you see this video, it might be a different schedule. So you can always just check the Discord to find out when that's going to be. All right, let's get into this. Rotom, Nidoran, Carbink, Squovit. Thanks, Obama Snow. Judge, Fortress, Pineco Reverse, Sacred Ash, Ketchum Reverse, and yo, check out the Yanma EX Ultra Rare. It's absolutely sick. I've got an illustration rare. I'm sorry, Yanmega EX. The Yanmega EX Ultra Rare. I don't know that I have a better card than this for Yanmega. So that could be a massive upgrade for the Pokedex. This card is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that line art. Absolutely sick. Love it. That's a hit right there to start off this final 6 packs. Okay, pack number 2. All right, Pineco. Clamperl. Wait, did I do something wrong over here? No. All right, Ponyta. Let me get these in the right position. Scraggy. Cynthia's Power Weight. Golbat. Mudsdale. Make sure we're... Okay. Marnie's Impidimp Reverse. I think that might be my first reverse of this. Maybe not. I don't know. That's a good... I like that. Kangaskhan Reverse and Crustle Hollow. All right. Pack number 3. John Paul, that just means that you were at that time the person who was chatting most on YouTube, and Chris came in and dropped 3 random chats and then took that crown. Ooh, almost took the hit and put it to the front. Okay. I did do that. At least it wasn't a big one. Okay. Impadimp. Shroomish, Skarmory, Toad's Cool, Ethan's Adventure, thanks Obama Snow, Team Rocket's Wheezing, Mankey Reverse, Misty's Psyduck Reverse, and Articuno Hollow. Okay. We're now halfway through. This is pack number 4. Yeah, see, John Paul, if you want to earn that crown, you can put some interesting chats in the chat and, you know, speak frequently, saying interesting stuff or asking questions, whatever, and you get that crown. Or you can do like Chris and just put random nonsense there repeatedly and go from 3rd place to 1st place. You can just do that if you want to. Okay. Misty's Lapras, Primeape, Diplin, Electrike, Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, Team Rocket's Great Ball, Lipard, Reverse Slug. Okay, hold on. Again, really? Someone who's packing these is real funny. Just real funny. All right. Team Rocket's Ariana Reverse and oh damn! Look at this Ho-Oh-EX ultra rare. That is super sick. Come on. What a dope card to pull. Yes. Look at that. Oh, we love that. We love that. Absolutely sick. Man, it's ending in style. It is ending in style. Chris, just a second. Just going to finish recording here. Okay, 2 packs left. That makes this one the penultimate pack. Let's see what we get from the second to last pack from this whole booster box. It is Destined Rivals, so the booster box cost more than I would have liked it to, but those prices are just going up. So this is going to become a rare treat to open this many packs all at once. But hey, all right, Mudbray, Breloom, Mudbray, Braythorn, okay, Snover, Hippopotas, Arvin's Sandwich, Arbok, Team Rocket's Porygon Z, Muck Reverse, Articuno Reverse. I think this actually looks better than the Holo version. Electivire EX. That is 3 out of 5 rather. 3 out of 5 packs had a good hit in there. All right. This is the final pack. RGB, give us some last pack mojo, buddy. I need this. This is the last pack of the entire booster box. So you know the hit's going to be here. It's happening right now. We're getting another SIR. Let's not wait. Let's find out right now. All right, Rillor, Grimer, Houndour, Magikarp, Floatzel, Team Rocket's Ariana, Manectric, Reverse Arbok, Reverse Swellow, and the final card of this entire booster box is Holo Arvin's Greedent. I think what happened was it ate the last card. That's it. Look, it looks full. It looks happy. It's taking a nappy. It's okay. Because, yeah, we got some pretty nice hits out of this last 6 packs. And this whole booster box was super generous with SIRs. And what was it? We had Misty's Psyduck. That was like $60 worth. It's crazy. But honestly, main thing, it's going to look awesome in the Pokédex. And so will these. So we're happy with it. That's it for this Destined Rivals booster box, but we might not be done with Destined Rivals. So if you want to see more of those packs getting ripped, hit subscribe or hit follow so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. That was a lot of recording right there. That was a lot. These are super sick. I don't know why I thought Yanma when it's totally Yanmega, but hey, what you gonna do? Oh, that's I've already got that. I'll just throw these in to this. That is dope. The Ho-Oh EX is actually gorgeous, though. That is a super sick card. Like, that is going to be great for that spot in the Pokedex. Oh, man. It's just so eye-catching. Sometimes these ultra rares are just way more eye-catching than like an SIR. It's just like that sometimes. There, I'm going to have to put those up, but nice. You think the Rash is lucky? Yay. Lucky Rash. But anyways, I should mention Coalition Chris coming in with a tier 1 sub. Let's go, nerds. 18 months of support with a 13-month streak. Love to see it. How's it going, buddy? How the heck are you? Sorry you caught me while recording more Pokemon content because, you know, tech landscape ain't looking so good. Yep. Just labeling these because tracking them is really, really tough, but it is what it is. Destined Rivals booster box number 6. 3/3/26. There it is. All right, that's the last one. And yeah, I can't add any of those to the Pokédex until they're logged in the spreadsheet. That way I know how many new ones we caught and how many upgrades we got. That's how that goes. And that's dedication. I had to use top loaders for every one of those. And that's pretty good. Panther, welcome in. You just missed all the pack ripping. I'm probably not going to do any more right now, per se. Like, it's just a lot to have done in one stream. I did Crimson Haze Mega Pack. I did, what did I get? I don't even remember what I got out of that. Nothing crazy, I think. Yeah, not much crazy out of that. Couple of EXs, nothing crazy out of that. But I did another poster collection. I did 3 6-pack pulls of Destined Rivals. I finished off my Destined Rivals booster box. It was fun. It was a good time. Man, so much stuff to track here. My goodness. Finished off that Phantasmal Flames booster box last time. That's a lot. It's a lot of packs, man. Whenever I'm done and I look at my pack trash in this bucket thing, yeah. So thought on the question also, who has the better theme song? Who has a better theme song in terms of... Oh, has said Inspector Gadget is a buffoon and Robo bodies him, but Gadget has a better theme. In the same boat, I like the RoboCop theme more. It's just more epic instead of goofy, but both are good. Oh, this question. Who wins in a fight, RoboCop or a solo Inspector Gadget? Inspector Gadget is not designed to kill. RoboCop is designed to implement lethal force. So I'm thinking RoboCop wins. I don't remember the RoboCop theme song, though. I do remember the Inspector Gadget theme song. That is an inherent win for that. I'm sure you can understand what I mean. Yeah, if we're talking theme song, Inspector Gadget all day. More memorable. Doesn't matter if it's goofy or not. I mean, that makes it stick in your head. Inspector Gadget does have the Toon Force of cartoon silliness, but like when someone has murderous intent, we've seen how Toon Force does versus that in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Although in the end, it was a Toon Force that won out, but still. By and large, throughout the movie, it did not, is what I'm saying. I wonder if and when the AI bubble pops, will the affected tech prices go back to normal? Chris, not really. Okay. I'm sure you were here when I was like, I don't really feel like going off on another rant on that, because that question, Chris, is meaning like, hey, I wasn't listening. Either you weren't listening, or you're like, I'm going to ask a direct rant starting question. Because there's no way that question doesn't trigger an emotional rant from me. If we really wanted to get into this, RoboCop follows the law of the letter and would not fight Inspector Gadget because Inspector Gadget is a law-abiding citizen. On the other hand, that gives Inspector Gadget the upper hand of just bonking RoboCop with an oversized mallet. Well, Natty, the thing is, if we have to go by death battle rules, right? Death battle rules mean whatever has to happen to get them to fight each other has to happen. And that's going to mean that RoboCop will have some kind of justification for fighting. And if that happens and Inspector Gadget fights back, remember the setting for RoboCop, in which it was a very violent Detroit. And if someone resists arrest, you're going to get bodied. So you have to understand the setting and also death battle rules. Death battle rules state, yes, something can cause them to fight each other. And in this situation, in this hypothetical, that thing has happened. What's up, WX? How's it going? Welcome in. Panther, thank you for being in both chats. I appreciate it. So yeah, Inspector Gadget can do fun, silly things, but like, oh, he flies off in a helicopter. Computer tracking, insane pistol gun thing that's customized. He's down. That's it. What are you going to do? You know? You have to imagine that once RoboCop understands that Inspector Gadget is a cyborg, or whatever Inspector Gadget is, it might get the same treatment as that giant cyborg thing that RoboCop had to face. That thing did not fare very well. It may view RoboCop not as a human target, but as instead a machine target. And that is that for Inspector Gadget. Casted best of 3 for CS2. Playoffs RD1 went all 3 maps, 4 overtimes in the first. That's crazy. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, ED209. Right. Chris, I haven't seen RoboCop in a very long time. It sounds like you have. So yeah, I don't remember a lot of it. It's been a long time. Talking about CS2, did you see that the Steam page for CSGO just randomly popped back up on Steam? That's crazy. Interesting. Can you install from it? I think Robocop's satirical message aged so well. That, or it's like, well, no, I guess aged well is the right term there. Oh, that's cool. Install CSGO. Yeah, go for it. Felt like a perfect movie lately. Yeah. Eerily accurate, maybe? Notice that the request of the publisher, Counter-Strike Global Offense, is unlisted on the Steam store and will not appear in search, but it appears in the search now. That's weird. At the request of the publisher, they are the... Well, no. Publisher is Valve. Everyone ready for spring and summer? No, because I live in Texas. I like autumn and winter. I hate summer. Spring is muggy and terrible and hot, and summer is more of that. I'm very sad for the hot weather already. Like it's already high 80s here, or 90, it might have hit the 90s already. I don't know. It's bad. It sucks. By the way, Chris, did you see that they're going to stop enforcing mixed chats on Twitch? I'm going to be installing the I'm going to be installing Nutty's widget for that. Razor, yes, you did miss the pack rips. Yes, I ripped a lot, actually. Let me see. Let me count them out, actually. It was 4 for the Black Bolt White Flare poster collection. 10 for the Crimson Haze mega pack, so 14. 26 packs. I guess that doesn't sound like a lot when I think of it that way. Crazy to like not at least do one ETB. Having 3 ETBs. Should we close it out with 1? I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get rid of the hoodie so it stops saying rash on my shirt. What do you need to do to start updating the master list? Because I remember you said, no. I need to just start doing the arduous task of updating the master list. I just need to do it. It's trash taste, okay? It's trash taste. Yeah, we got to do 1. But I'll start it off as if it's a full video. Great taste. Absolutely. Razor, nice. I like those emotes. Are those from... Oh, those are just Prime emotes. Nice. I should have those in. Kind of ruins the cohesiveness of the rest of the videos if it suddenly says trash instead of... No, it does not. This is fine. This is fine and good and fine. Oh, let me see the view here. There we go. So far, I've opened 2 of these Ascended Heroes ETBs, and man, I am loving this set. So I got another one, or 2, or 3. So let's open them up. Of course, I'm just doing 1 today. We'll do the other 2 later. All right, Ascended Heroes ETB. This, of course, has 9 Ascended Heroes packs in it. I absolutely love this set. I don't know anyone who hasn't been enjoying this. I don't think I've gotten any of the major hits out of it yet. But I don't know. We'll get there eventually. With 3 ETBs, that is 27 packs. 27 packs. So don't be surprised, by the way, if my clothing changes, because I'm doing this live on stream, and I'm going to save 2 of those ETBs for another stream. But if you're watching this video, you're going to see all of it at once through Movie Magic. Okay, here we go. Of course, I have a ton of... I've got to stop buying these ETBs, honestly. These are 3 that I ordered. I pre-ordered way back when. So it just took a long time for them to arrive. And I just got these 3 all at once. Okay, of course, we have the Ends Zekrom promo card. I'm going to have 5 of these now that I think about it after I finish opening these. Oh, well, we'll figure out something to do with them. Great promo card, though, of course. 40 energy cards, a bunch of dice, and the coin. There it is. Okay, the Dragonite coin. Mega Dragonite coin. Awesome. Okay, those are going to go right back into the ETB. And, of course, we have our 9 packs of Ascended Heroes. We've got a lot of ripping to do, so let's start now. Of course, if you want to see me open these packs live, you can always come to the live streams. Currently, I am streaming every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. That's been my old schedule. I do PC recommendations and also rip Pokemon packs. So if you want to catch that live, be sure to check that schedule. But by the time you see this, that schedule may have changed. So check the Discord. You'll see it there. All right, let's see. There is a chance for Hollow Energies. We didn't get one here, but I love getting Hollow Energies. But we're starting off with a Night Stretcher. Okay, and Clefairy. Let's actually zoom in a little bit. Why don't we? There we go. Wait for that stuff. Okay, all right. Carkol, Snowrunt, Prism Energy. Nice, okay. Ends Vanillux. Premium Power Pro, and we have a Bisharp reverse energy card, Mawile reverse Duskball, and Groudon Hollow. Okay, that's one of the things that another thing I really like about this set is all the reverse cards have something special to them. They're not just basic reverse. You get different Pokeball types, all of that. But we're on to pack number 2. Okay, standard energy. No hollow energy yet. Okay, Corellia, Slugma, Ponyard, Murkrow, Weavile, Galarian Obstagoon, Anthea and Concordia, Reverse Oddish Energy, Reverse Salazzle Quick Ball, and yo, we got the Mega Gengar EX Mega Attack Rare. Hell yeah, there we go. That's awesome. This is a great Gengar card. I love the Mega Attack Rares. This is super good. All right, we will take those all day long. That's a good hit. I'm going to go ahead and put that in a top loader. Very nice. Just on the second pack. That could be our big hit for the ETB, though. Okay, let's let's not kid ourselves. It's not like it's, you know, prismatic evolutions when it comes to hit rates. Hit rates are actually supposed to be pretty solid on Ascended Heroes. But yeah, that was a great card to get. Love that. Hollow Energy, come on. Okay. There are God packs in this, and I believe one of the heralds of said God pack is a Hollow Energy. So I could be wrong. I don't know. Dratini, Team Rocket's Meowth, Shuppet, Drampa, Bayonet, Urbane, Erica's Weepinbell Reverse Energy, Doug Trio Reverse Team Rocket, Mega Charizard YEX, a surprisingly highly valued EX card at like 15 bucks. And EX cards are usually just a couple dollars. So that's nice. It's a nice little hit right there. Pack number 3. Man, it's going well. It's going pretty well. I waited so long for these ETBs. Pre-orders on TCG Player can take a... They won't even start to consider shipping it until the launch of that product. They don't do it to where like, oh, it'll arrive at your doorstep on launch day. Togepi. Do I have Grubbin? I don't know if I have Grubbin in the Pokedex. If you are new here, one of the overarching goals of this is to build the coolest Pokedex ever. So we need at least one card of every one of the 1,025 Pokemon in the National Pokedex. So every time what you see at the end of my videos, my shorts, short form content, and any long form I do of ripping packs, you're going to see at the end of it, at the bottom, there will be a count of new catches for the Pokedex and upgrades as well. Because even after we've caught every Pokemon in the Pokedex, we're going to keep ripping packs and we're going to upgrade them as we find illustration rares or mega attack rares for any of the Pokemon in the Pokedex. Reboot, Gibble, Doug Trio, Darmanitan, Team Rocket's Petrol, Glastrier Reverse Energy card, Lunatone Reverse Dusk Ball, and Team Rocket's Executor Hollow. Okay, that's the first pack we've done where there was no big hit at the end. Okay, no problem. Okay, pack number 4. Pack number 4. Okay, no Hollow Energy. All right. Ends Darumaka, Mega Signal, Roly-Coly, Pikachu. I love this Pikachu card for this set. It's very nice. It's a very cute card. Dustox, Pangoro, Team Rocket's Transceiver, Hops Phantump Reverse Energy, Shuppet Reverse Dusk Ball, and Larry's Dunsparce EX. I know I don't have a solid Dunsparce card, so that's definitely a big upgrade right there. So nice. 3 out of 4 packs with having hits in them. Not bad whatsoever. On to pack number 5. We're more than halfway through now, or we're hitting halfway through. Come on, give me that Hollow Energy. Just, I don't care if it's a God pack. Hollow Energy, and it's my favorite one with the Hollow Psychic Energy with that gorgeous purple foil. Nice. I'll call that a hit. Is it silly to call Hollow Energy a hit? Yes. Am I doing it anyway? Also, yes. All right, Ends Vanillite, Larry's Kamala, Dreepy, Chikorita, Erica's Weepinbell, Prism Energy, nice. Ends Vanillux, Hollow Reverse Hollow Boss's Orders, Team Rocket Spidops Reverse Team Rocket style, and Hoopa Hollow. That I think is my first. That's my first Hoopa card right there. So that's also a Hollow. That's nice. That's going to be an addition, a new addition to the Pokédex. We will take it. I don't think I've found a Hoopa yet. So even if I did, I don't know that it was a Hollow. I'm trying to say this off of memory. I don't have my Pokédex hits all memorized, so that would be really, really difficult and very impressive if I could pull it off. But I can't, so I won't. Pack number 6. Now this, if we do post this as long form, this is a good opportunity for me to talk a little bit about my hands shaking. You will notice, oh, why is he shaking? Is he excited? No, I just have something called essential tremors. That's it. It's one of the reasons I thought about doing this a long time ago and I never got into it because I was insecure about that. I then decided I don't care. So hopefully you don't either. Okay, regular fire energy, Team Rocket's Tarantula, Ghastly, Swirlix, Ends Vanillish, Pignite, Carbink, Heliolisk. I love the art of this Heliolisk. It is so cute. It's just sun, again, in the sun, gathering energy. Reverse Colossal Fighting Energy. Nice. Reverse Terapagos Love Ball. Nice, nice. And Togekiss Hollow. Got a few of those. No big. And we have now arrived at the penultimate pack. Second to last pack here. Maybe a little magic involved. We will see. Let's see that hollow energy. Let's not. Helioptile, Night Stretcher, Clefairy, Zigzagoon. I actually kind of like the art for this Zigzagoon. I do kind of like it, honestly. Premium, Power Pro, Drampa, Bayonet. Yo, with the illustration rare Weavile. Let's go. That's a good hit right there. Man, they're so menacing. That is a good one. I love that. So we got a mega attack rare and an illustration rare out of this ETB. We get double? Wait, hold on. No, okay, all right. Well, we got the Pokeball, Larry's Dunsparce, and Pecharunt Hollow. But yes, we will take this right here. That is an awesome card. And let's get that in a top loader as well. Why not? And finally, we are at the last pack. So my buddy RGB is going to give us some last pack mojo. And let's see if we can pull it off, get a third big hit out of this whole set. We're about to find out right now. I am curious which of these ETBs is going to be the best one. You'll find out real soon because we're just going to edit these 3 ETBs all together, but I'm going to be spreading these out over a couple of streams. So we all have to wait, those watching live. So for those of you who are watching live, thank you for joining me here. I do really enjoy doing this. And I also do have the tech channel as well, if you're interested in computers. But this is not a God pack. We did not get the hollow energy on there. That's okay. Skitty. That is a cute Skitty art. It is. It's very simplistic, very cute. Tepig. Erica's Bellsprout. Glass Trumpet, which is a terrible idea for constructing a trumpet. I don't know. Is that just me? Thick Scale. Croconaw. Beautifly. Helioptile Reverse Energy. Bellsprout Reverse Pokeball. We didn't get any Master Ball out of this box. That's unfortunate. But the final card for this ETB is Miss Magus Hollow. That is actually really, really pretty. Look at the sky in the background of that. Really, really nice. But regardless, that is it for this. But let me put it. Why didn't I put my hollow energy in his sleeve? What am I doing? I love these cards. But there you have it. Hollow energy, 2 EXs right there for starters. And then we have the Weavile illustration rare and the Mega Gengar Mega Attack Rare. Mega Gengar EX MAR Mega Attack Rare. Pretty good pulls for this one ETB. Out of 9 packs, we put this many hits. I love that. This went pretty well. So, all right, let's get to the next one. Except if you're watching the live stream, because you'll have to wait until next stream for that. But not those watching the video. Hit like and stick around. We're getting to the next one right about. Okay, and then I'm going to do a now. I hope I remember that. I'm not going to remember to do that. Okay. Absolutely dope. Loved it. Glad I opened that one. I am look. One of the Pokemon I hesitate to admit is one of my favorites is Gengar, because Gengar is literally the second most popular Pokemon in the world in terms of what's your favorite Pokemon. So it's not a hot take to say one of my favorites is Gengar, right? But I do love the Weavile card too. That's gonna look so sick in that spot in the Pokédex. Okay. All right. Someone remind me when I do the next ETB that I have to go now for that edit. Please, someone please remind me of that. Wait, I did put a reverse hollow over here. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to keep these all together. Okay, did I miss any other ones? No? Okay, cool. Commons and uncommons go in one stack. Hollows and reverse hollows go in another stack. And then, of course, the hits are separated as well, along with trainer cards and energy. This seriously is a super sick card. I'm so happy I pulled this. I don't think I had pulled this yet. Hang on. Curious. How is Stream Elements? It's pretty good. It's good. I like it. This thing right here is actually really good for setting up my phone for taking pictures of cards. It's not bad for that, actually. Really? This thing is like 64 bucks. That's crazy. Oh, hold on a second. Also, hold on. Because Arczai just gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Let's go, nerds. That's a tier 1 sub for Tsukiyomi the Saberwolf, Namdlo, One Force, Lavender 1976, and Hexadigital. Welcome to the Swarm. I appreciate that, Arczai. Thank you. Question: I've been saving money for a really high-end 6K budget PC. Okay, that's me. That being said, I've been looking at Splave PC, and I was wondering what your thoughts are on it. Splave PC is awesome. I know Alan; he's a really cool dude. I've done a couple shorts on them at this point, and yeah, Splave is awesome. I don't have a discount code for them yet, but I could probably reach out and get that pretty quickly because we've talked about it multiple times. But if you want, come back on Thursday, and I'll probably have one for you by then. We've chatted about it, and I've just never gotten it set up. But that way you could save a little bit as well. But yeah, Splave PC, definitely a boutique builder and very, very good at what they do. But yeah, apparently this Mega Attack Rare Gengar is like 65 bucks. How about that? That's crazy. Yo, Arkside, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 6 months in advance. That gets a thing. Arkside just dropped a tier 1 sub 6 months in advance. Let's go, nerds. Arkside, welcome to the swarm. I never really used that one for that effect, but I thought I'd try it out here, and I think it sounded pretty cool. Thank you for that. That's awesome. You're stuck here now, 100%. Hope you like PCs and Pokemon. Because that's what this place is about. That's what we do here. I never pulled this Gengar even from Mega Dream, so that's really exciting for me. It's one of the Gengar cards I really wanted. So that makes me really happy. That's going to be really nice for the Pokedex, like seriously. You do. Awesome. You missed a lot of pack ripping tonight because there really was not much in the form of, there wasn't anything in the form of someone saying, hey, I need help with a PC. But what you want to do is, you see that link that popped out right after your question. Fill out that form, and I'll know exactly what your needs are, what you're trying to do with your PC, what your full budget is, all that kind of stuff. And I can actually help you one-on-one with picking out the right components and PC for your needs. But I pre-ordered for comms. You're with the Horse Games Esports for comms. This is second and third games for Map Rando. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, sure. On which race, though, are we talking about? The one tomorrow? Yo, thank you for single-handedly doing that hype train there, Arczai. I appreciate you. I see that. Okay. And Dessler versus Lopter with Horse Girl Esports. Interesting, interesting. Okay, yeah. But there is one that I accidentally signed up for, doubles. Hey, WX though, here's hoping that Nito versus Oates gets that round 3. I really hope it gets that round 3 so you can jump in on that. I have seen some races where there were 3 commentators, and I'm surprised that's not the case for anything involving sort of the big racers. Sign for game 3 so people wouldn't have to wait around if there is a game 3, and trying to avoid 3 people comm booths not ideal. I get that. I do get that. There have been times where a 2 people comm booth that I've been in, there have been some silence, some moments of silence, but yeah, generally when you have like the big racers as commentators, they do yap quite a bit. So, I mean, that's our job, right? Try to make sure I have all my reverse holo item cards separated and sleeved and all that good stuff. This is the kind of stuff I normally do after stream, so I'm going to go ahead and stop after I do this one little set right here. Okay. There's a lot of just this. I've got so much mess around me right now trying to deal with all of that, all of the cards I have to sort, put away. I love it's a good problem to have, and I enjoy it, but it does take a lot of time. So there is that to consider. Okay. Natty says A. Cool. Cool. Are looking forward to Thursday? Same. Yeah. Should be a good time. I've got a lot of stuff to get done between here and Thursday, but yeah, part of that is going to be setting up the combined chat, shipping out some stuff. What is it? Sorting and a lot of these cards, adding them to the Pokedex, so many things. So got a lot to do tomorrow, that's for sure. And running and doing comms tomorrow for a race with Ralix and Tillamorph. Watch, you guys, if you're not already catching some of those Super Metroid Map Rando races on the Speed Gaming Network, follow Speed Gaming on Twitch. There's a lot of speed running stuff that happens there. Tournaments, things like that. So much fun to watch. You might just find a new favorite thing to watch on Twitch. Sorry, I am right here. Second favorite thing, you know, being honest with you. Anyways, by the way, I wasn't joking when I said I was participating in the Discord stream of you updating the spreadsheet. I would find that so funny. Yeah, but like, I really get into a like sort of a flow state when I do that, where being entertaining at the same time, probably pretty difficult. I don't know that I could do it. Third favorite, hot tub. Oh my goodness. So what if I streamed while doing comms for a speed racing tournament while also in a hot tub? That's all three favorites in one. There it is. It's a Discord stream, not a Twitch stream. It's essentially a hangout. That could be fun. I'm usually watching videos while I'm doing it though. But hey, maybe that's an even added thing. We all watch something together. I don't know. Well, maybe. We'll see. That could be fun. Oh, how about this? I've never got, okay. So this person is one of the people who is largely responsible for the Super Metroid map randomizer in general. An insanely good, insanely knowledgeable player of Super Metroid with some of the best tech around. And that is Aussie 101. I think it's the first chance I've ever had to raid them. So we're going to do that now. They're playing a very cool ROM hack that is literally just Super Metroid, but a bomb follows you around and you die if it touches you. That is it. So we're going to raid Aussie right now. Yeah, let's do that. I've never gotten to raid Aussie before, so let's give that a shot. So stick with me, everybody. This is a very, very cool Super Metroid runner here, who is also someone who did a lot of who made a lot of the things that I enjoy come to be. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Also, I was asked before, hey, what is a raid message? Oh, Arcside, you submitted it. All right, we'll get that taken care of on Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, and we'll see you then. But I've been asked before for a raid message. So this is going to be it right here if you're just following, because these emotes, these LGNs are available for those who are just following and not subscribed. And then these are for subscribers right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I will catch you guys on Thursday. Even if you got to go, give me 90 seconds of your time, stick around, or 60 seconds of your time, and maybe say something nice to the person that we're rating, because maybe you just found your new favorite streamer. Okay, I'm right here. Second favorite streamer. Just kidding, of course. But I'll see you guys on Thursday. Until then, Take care.
Let's go, nerds!